Erik ten Hag has spoke for the first time about his links to Manchester United, as major reports from the mainstream media suggest that talks are advanced, details are being finalised before an agreement is put in place. Manchester United fans are desperate to see Erik ten Hag confirmed as the new manager after the season really goes from bad to worse after another abysmal display against relegation candidates Everton at the weekend. When you watch Manchester City and Liverpool play two of the best games head-to-head against each other in an exciting and exhilarating title race, which could lead to a famous quad, an unprecedented quad, or the second team in English football history to complete a treble. Man United need to get moving. Man United need to push forward. But what Erik ten Hag is asking for is absolutely massive. What Ten Hag is asking for is huge from Manchester United, but could pave the way to the club returning to past glories. Hit that like and that share button. Let's go. Erik ten Hag still has reservations about taking the Manchester United job and is yet to accept Man United's offer. Ten Hag is thought to want to have a say in player recruitment. He believes that changes will be required to the squad. This is positive news in every single which direction. Man United fans have got to relax about the delay in the formal announcement of Erik ten Hag. Firstly, nothing is going to be announced. This is pretty much universally agreed to now in football after the manager himself came out after Ajax's game this weekend and pretty much confirmed here and said, Ten Hag says nothing. We have finals left to play. But there are negotiations going on with Man United. The reporter asked him and he said, I will not tell you whether it is true or not. This is something United fans need to focus on and also take as a huge positive. Ten Hag is not going to be drawn into public conversations about the future of Man United. Ajax are fighting for a title. Ajax are fighting for trophies, and he is making sure that that is at the front and foremost of his public affairs. Of course, privately, he will most certainly be looking at Man United. He is in negotiations and he is talking, but he is stalling the deal. He is stalling the deal, and this is absolutely massive but important to Man United fans. This is something that Manchester United fans should be very, very keen on indeed. He's been made an offer by Manchester United. Whether you want to call it the official offer, a formal, informal, it doesn't matter. Remember, football fans listening, those formal offers only come in when everything else is agreed for. So you'll never see a formal offer made until he actually agrees to join. That's what football clubs do. Man United want to remain in a situation where they can PR their way out of it should he say no, which, by the way, could also happen still, but we'll get onto that later. Ten Hag has told Man United that he is keen to alter the profile of Manchester United's squad and refresh it with younger players who have speed, energy, and commitment to pressing. And this is massively important. This is a huge thing to focus on because he doesn't just want to walk into this job and accept whatever the club tell him to accept. That is not what he wants to do. The club have told him how they want to play, where they want to go, the direction of the club. He made a massive presentation that went down swimmingly at the club about how he could get the club there. The club have said, wow, that sounds amazing. We want to bring you in. But Ten Hag is being smart. Ten Hag is not being drawn in the same way that previous Manchester United managers post-Fergie have been. He is getting his assurances. He is being tricky. He is being difficult. He is doing everything in his power to make sure that he will be able to build the squad with the coaches that he requires, with the recruitment that's needed to make that come together so that he can be successful. LVG, Jose Mourinho, even to an extent, Oli in some ways, have all had gripes and situations where they haven't quite been given what they and their teams needed. The club are trying to create a philosophy-first mentality with Ten Hag leading it, so they need to let him lead it. Now, what has also been reported by the Times is that Ten Hag wants to bring a number of coaches with him to Man United, including his assistant, Mitchell van der Gaar, Steve McLaren, and Robin van Persie. And what's very important about this message from Erik ten Hag is that not only does he want to bring in managers and coaches with him that can help instill his style and the way he wants to play and do things, but he also wants to bring that connection to Manchester United with him as well. A lot of football fans got on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for talking about DNA and past players being linked to jobs. It kind of infuriated a lot of fans. It is an important part of the game. But of course, what you've got to do is pick the right ex-players or right ex-connections to the club that can come in, that are credible, that the players are listening to, and that are actually at a point to help you win in the contemporary state of football. Now, Ten Hag, for me, he may be in his early 50s, but in the last few years, he's really broke through. And from a professional standpoint, is a young and up-and-coming manager who is, in many people's eyes, on his way to becoming one of the best in the world. I trust him to pick the right people that he wants. But remember, the recruitment side of things, him and his team having a big say on the profile of player needed so that he can play the pressing style that he wants, coupled with the coaching backroom that he needs at the club. He is not agreeing to join until he gets these things in place. And this is massively important. At the same time, Fabrizio Romano was confirmed very similar news and stated that Ten Hag wants to make sure he has enough power to decide on the project together with the board, especially to avoid transfer mistakes. And just remember that there. Together with the board. I don't want to get carried away with this. One, because Ten Hag hasn't signed yet. Two, there is always a long way to go. Especially with Manchester United, there's always a long way to go. But the reason that I'm excited, the reason that I'm encouraged, the reason that I'm infused by this is that it's a board managerial project. The board have set the standards. They've set this is what we want to achieve. We need to find the right manager to bring it to life. This is the complete opposite to what we have done before. The previous projects were always, how will you get this club winning again? Not, this is how we want to play. This is what we want to achieve. How are you going to bring our plan to life? There is a fundamental difference. There's a fundamental difference. You need a manager to run the squad and the team to bring your vision to life. It's dangerous when you let that new manager instill the vision, because if they have to leave for any particular reason, not good enough, get offered a better job, illness, whatever it may be, you're left up Schick's Creek without a paddle because it isn't a club plan. But of course, what Ten Hag wants is enough power to ensure he is not hung out to dry, that the rug is not pulled from under his feet. And this is where the Man United football fans hold the club to account. Ed Woodward's replacement, Arnold, has said they're stepping away from him, and the bankers, the financiers, the money men are stepping away from football decisions. Let's see if that's true. Sipping my tea for a second. But this should be very positive news this morning for Manchester United fans. And there's lots more stories circulating that are very, very similar to this across social media, depending on who you want to read and where you want to come from. There are talks of hijacks from RB Leipzig. Very credible German reporters in Jan Furthoff and Patrick Berger have come out and absolutely denied this to be the case, that there's no real talk, there's no real chance of Leipzig coming in for him at all at any moment in time. There were further reports today from the very credible Laurie Whitwell that Rangnick hasn't been involved in the interview process here, And look, I'm still waiting for more clarity on that, whether that means interview process or helping to pick Ten Hag whatsoever. That kind of flies very much in the face of what Fabrizio Romano has been saying. And look, everybody's going to have a different belief in who's telling the truth and who isn't. But Ten Hag is close to making his final decision as to whether or not he's going to join Manchester United. If agreements come in principle, then it's very unlikely still that this will be announced until after the final, as in the results are in and the league and the Eredivisie is settled. It's very unlikely that he is going to announce it before the end. I think this is something that he has been very direct with Manchester United. So it's very likely, United fans, that you and I as a United fan are going to have to sit and wait and remain relaxed and just keep our powder dry when it comes to this situation. Now, I want your thoughts and I want your feelings. He's come out and spoke, been highly professional. Of course, via the media, him and his team have leaked the right information. And I think what they're telling Man United fans is massive. We want to ensure that we're given the power we need. We want to ensure the club stick to the plan. We want to ensure that we build something long-standing for you. And for that, we need the right players with the right... And you notice as well, in nothing coming out from Ten Hag's camp is he talking about technical ability, techers, eye test. It's all people that have got the energy, the determination, the hard work to be able to make the system work. That is the bedrock to any successful team. They want that in place. He wants his coaching team with him. Let's see what happens. But for me, I'm just excited that a manager's that isn't even here and he's pushing back against this board already. Let's see what happens. But smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to The Terrace. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. We'll see you soon.